already sweating. Look at me.
I want to see what Harry can do.
Hey guys, it's Andrew from Lou Projects, and we're out at Dulwich Hill, and I've got Harry with me. He's the 4th year apprentice here, and he's actually going to do a little bit of an intro, so let's see how he goes.
Yeah, I'll do my best. G'day guys, as Andrew said, we're down here at Dulwich Hill. I'm Harry, the 4th year apprentice. Job's coming to a close completion here, and Andrew's going to take a look around the place today and see how things are wrapping up. It's all looking pretty schmicko, so yeah.
Schmicko, love that. That's a good intro, well done mate. So we're going to do that now, and then we'll run you through some of the cool finishes in there. There's still joinery to go, but it's on the right track at least. All right, we're upstairs in one of the bedrooms. Things are starting to finish up here. In a week's time, we're going to do the floor sanding. The walls are done. Up above that datum line is a lime wash. Below that is a whitewash. It's a one coat system basically. So you get to see all the knots and the features of the CLT. You'll see here we've started putting the cork into the junctions. It's an actual cork filler piece. Really difficult to install and get that right. Ideally looking like you can't notice that that's actually a cork infill rather than the flooring. Okay, we're in the ensuite, and some really funky tiles in here. I really like this green. And then, I don't know what you call this, but it's orange and it looks sick. Up here, we've got this brass angle with an LED strip, so that'll highlight that whole ceiling. This was a false ceiling, so that's just actually pine plywood. And it's just, again, lime washed and clear coated. Bit of a funky bathroom, and I actually really love the little finishes, the brass. So yeah, once this gets all fitted out, shower screen in, it'll look very nice. Obviously the wardrobes need to get installed here. The aircon is getting integrated into those wardrobes. The grill is getting slotted out of the joinery itself. So then it'll be one cohesive looking unit. In the next video, with everything finished, you will get to see what that actually looks like. All right, we're just at the top of the stairs. On my left is gonna be some beautiful spotted gum screening all the way to the ceiling. It's going to have this like cantilevered handrail that wraps around it. I guess that'll act as a bit of a shelf too. So we're going to do that after the flooring gets polished. Otherwise it's going to be pretty hard for the floor sander to sand in between the battens. Okay, I reckon these these door details are pretty cool. It's just a plant-on piece with a little shadow mold around it, and then you get a nice little, this obviously get painted, but it's a really simplistic finish. We didn't have to install a full door jamb. It's just a really nice piece to just custom to this opening. So it looks like it's part of the CLT. Okay, up here we have obviously the skylights, which are a massive highlight to this area. Brings in that light. It'll cast it through that glazing over there, which brings that light into that bedroom naturally, which is a really thoughtful idea. But around the skylight, we've just done some templates. It's going to go to the supplier to get those brass infills around the threshold of the skylights. So I think once those go in, it'll really turn things up around here. Behind me is actually a bedroom, but it's a multi-use space. I guess most of the time the clients will use it as whatever they want to use it for, as an extra living room or whatever. But they can also close this door and it'll become a bedroom. Yeah, good. Okay, I'm in the main bathroom. Above me, again, another skylight, brass around that. But we've got little brass finishes around the edges. And then again, this brass angle, which has the LED strip, which will be nice ambient light. The tiles are actually a mixture of gloss and matte. So I'm not sure you can see it on the camera, but you can sort of see a bit of a texture difference, which is a cool, thoughtful thing. Again, some great stuff from ASA, the architects. So great stuff, great stuff. Some of you actually asked me how the round window was going, and here we are. It's a little bit dirty. Oh, look at that. Someone's wrote, oh, I love Lou Projects. Oh. But as you can see, there's the brass is around the perimeter and it looks awesome. So we'll get a shot outside. It's not a conventional design, so I'll talk about how we did it. All right, this is the brass shroud that we've installed. We got it manufactured. It's actually got an angle on the back of it, which helps with the waterproofing. Between the glazing and the brass, there's actually a 7mm gap, creates a shadow mold. But obviously when it rains, water will potentially go down through that gap, but it's mostly tilted forward, so it doesn't. So before we installed the shroud, we actually waterproofed everything behind it with a fully compliant waterproof membrane. So not your typical install for a window. I think once the landscaping goes in, a nice little tree here, it'll really make this place look pretty special. All right, I'm out the front. As you can see, we've got our posts in for our picket fence at the front. I don't know if anyone else has been following, but I have actually milled up the timber in our shed from the hardwood that we collected from the demolition, and we're going to use that for the picket fence. So once that gets installed, again, we'll get another shot of that, and I'm really excited about that because it's going to look awesome with all the different color differentials. Is that a word? Anyways, okay, we have obviously got a fair bit to do still, but I'm hoping to wrap this all up in about 6 weeks. We've got landscaping to go in, the driveway to go in, joinery to go in, floors to be sanded, everything to be basically fitted off and wrapped up. So yeah, sounds like a lot of work, but I reckon we'll get it done. And we'll come back when everything's finished, clients have moved in, and they're all stoked with their new house.